Hi everybody and welcome back
Oh?
to Let's Play Persona 5. So last time around we basically did a load of social link and kind of side quest stuff. And we're kind of just waiting now for Futaba to wake up so we can move on with the rest of the plot. So that was last part. In this part, we're doing the same again. We've got another, I think, 2 or 3 parts of basically social linking, side quests, and basically a load of side stuff in order for us to basically a load of side stuff to wade through while we're waiting for Futaba to wake up, and then we can move on with the rest of the actual plot. So yeah, and we're starting off today's part by meeting up with Hifumi, the shogi player. Basically, she was getting bothered by a fan, and she's basically just not that kind of person. She's not very comfortable talking with her fans, basically. So yeah, basically she's done because the last time we spoke to her, she was talking about doing this photo shoot for a magazine, and she's gone ahead and done it now, at the behest of her mother. So yeah, it's a typical thing really of a overzealous kind of mother kind of pushing her into one direction, you know, pushing their daughter into to become more and more famous, even if she doesn't really want that. So yeah, she's deciding a bit annoyed with herself because she's had a little bitch at us rather than, you know, teaching us how to play. So yeah, I'm sorry. But anyway, the trust is growing in us, isn't that nice? And now we get Uchikomi, chance for a follow-up by attack by a member if Joker downs an enemy. That's pretty useful. It means that with, you know, Joker downs an enemy, basically a random party member can then follow up with another attack.
Until next time.
And maybe knock down another enemy. So it's, you know, pretty useful. It's another method of attacking, which may, you know, it's another way of causing damage, which additional damage, which is, you know, incredibly useful. But anyway, we're now moving on. It's daytime on the 9th of August, and we're going to go up and meet. Now we're going to meet up with Yusuke. It's the one thing I don't really like about this. Is that when you're in the middle of a story section, like when you're waiting for somebody to wake up, they're constantly like, when you go talk to someone, as you just want to do their social link, and you have to go through the dialogue of, well, shouldn't we be doing something else? Shouldn't we be doing something about this? And it's kind of like, I get it. You're trying to impart the, you know, the necessity to get the job done, but for fuck's sake, I get it. Just do it, you know, do it once per character, and then that's it, and then just let me do the social link stuff quicker. Anyway, after saying all that, Yusuke is back at his old house where he was, you know, which used to be, you know, Madarame's place of, you know, his studio, which is where he lived for a long time under Madarame.
How could this be?
And so Yusuke wants to come back. I guess it's basically he wants to come back because he's kind of got a mental block, and I think he just wants to come back to kind of be like, he wants to come back here to kind of what's the name of it? To basically overcome, you know,
Let us be
bad shit that's happened to him in the hope that he's gonna it will clear his his block, his talent block, and he'll be able to move past it and get on with it. So yeah, now Yusuke is having a bit of a nostalgic throwback. He keeps remembering some of the good times that he had when he was living here with Madarame. Called him Sensei again. What am I saying? So yeah, it's obvious that he's still, bothered by the fact of of learning about Madarame's true nature, about how much of a jerk off he really was. So he's still, obviously it's still affecting him, as it would if you found out that somebody that you looked up to was actually using you and was a real genuine piece of shit.
How could this be?
It would affect you quite badly. What did he say? So yeah, he's kind of still torn about whether Madarame was just fucking hell, my throat. Whether he was genuinely just using him for his talents, or whether there was some kind of deep down, some kind of empathy that he had for this character. Whether he had genuine empathy for this guy, for Yusuke, and I think that was pretty much what was going on. It's that guy from the exhibition again. What the fuck's he doing here? How did you get in? Oh yeah, we unlocked the doors.
Yes.
Maybe a little. What's it to you, old man? He's trying his best. I think maybe that's why he's been trying to go to an old style, is that he kind of sees the Sayuri painting as kind of being tainted by what Madarame did, and so he's kind of like wants to, even though he's good at that style, he wants to kind of go away from it because it reminds him about what Madarame did and how much of a fucking piece of shit he is. So yeah, we finally find out this guy is the director. He's the director at an art exhibition kind of thing, which takes young artists and kind of gives them the money and the resources and the support to be able to do their thing. There you go, the Japanese Art Support Foundation. I can't read.
I'm in your debt.
So yeah, so now he wants Yusuke, it seems, and so maybe things are looking up for Yusuke finally.
Alright.
So Harrison recovery, chance to cure status ailments inflicted upon party members.
Shall we return home?
Again, useful.
See you.
Once you got everybody who can do, once every member of the party is able to do that, I mean, that's fucking awesome, man. It's so good. So here we go. We're now going to be starting off Iwai's Social Link. Basically, this one takes a little while because the problem is you have to, I think, have your guts at rank 3 or 4. And so as a result, you pretty much have to, if you want to get the Iwai stuff started as soon as possible, you basically have to get enough guts to be able to confront him about, to basically first off look inside the bag, and you find that it's like a replica
Who
gun.
the hell are you?
And then also having the guts to then talk to Iwai and kind of
At your age?
confront him about it and saying,
Well,
Look at this gun. Look at this gun, isn't it awesome? And once you're able to talk to him, he basically tells you, he basically says that he's got
this could work.
a little proposition for you.
I can grant that wish of yours.
And that's what we're doing now.
You better have the money. These things are worth hundreds of thousands of yen per unit. Sometimes they even reach the millions, depending on how I feel.
Just let me buy them already.
You're not bluffing, are you, kid?
Yeah, I'm just like, fuck
May
it.
actually make
Just
you
let me
more
buy them
useful
already,
if
for
you
God's sake.
are. Look, I ain't a bad dude. I've been known to compromise from time to time. For example,
Yeah, so
you helped me out
basically,
with my business, smuggling
this is
goods,
kind of similar
destroying
to
evidence,
his social
and as
link
a
is kind of
reward,
similar to
I'll
Takemi's,
introduce you to the special
where
menu with
you know,
good
the more you
prices
go
for a
along
punk
his
like
social
you.
link,
What do you
basically
say?
the more
Not
stuff you
bad,
can
huh?
buy, so the more accessories, the more weapons, the more firearms, the
That's
more
on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
like
Gotta fight
armor and
evil
that
with
kind of
evil.
shit. So
I
you
need a
can
palm
buy all
of my
that
own.
stuff.
Don't talk to no one about this.
You,
Got it?
so the more you do his
Just
social
follow
link, the
my
more of
orders.
those things you can buy, and also you eventually get
Now
big
what's it gonna
discounts
be?
on
Gonna take my
the
deal or
really
not?
really awesome stuff. So if you want kind of the best
That's fine.
possible
Okay,
weapons
I'll work on
and
that special
armor
menu for you. You should be
and
grateful.
accessories in the game, then you have to go and talk to Iwai. Basically, both him and Takemi are involved with accessories as well. Her accessories are more based on health and SP restoring and that kind of thing. His is more based in kind of increasing strength, increasing firepower, increasing, you know, your increasing your defensive capabilities. So getting his social link maxed would be extremely beneficial from the combat side of things. In my first playthrough, I did not max out his social link because I kind of got to it too late for a kickoff, and also because it's kind of a similar thing with what's his name, Yoshida. I didn't really bother with those because I was bothering with other social links. I was doing arms and all that kind of thing. Right, so now you can customize your guns and you improve their performance. That's basically what it allows you to do as well. But basically I didn't max out his just because I was focusing on other ones like the main cast and that kind of thing. And I didn't really sorry, I didn't really have the time. So I didn't bother maxing out his social link. But it's definitely worth maxing out his social link from a combat standpoint. But it kind of depends on whether, you know, because the combat in this game isn't ridiculously difficult once you know about the weaknesses of certain shadows and all that kind of stuff. But maxing out his social link definitely gives you an advantage. Okay then. So now I think this is our last. Yeah, here we go. We're going to be finishing off Takemi's social link now. So let's go hang out with her. Let's hang out with Takemi and see what she wants.
Does it matter who likes someone first?
My apologies.
What are you talking about?
There's a boy I like, but my friend told me that I have to let her have him because she liked him first.
Oh, that's not true.
That bitch.
Really? Then why did she say that?
It's likely because she's jealous.
That's a load of
of you.
bullshit.
Just be careful because it might result in pandemonium.
Yeah, exactly. It's Kemi knows what's up.
Demonium?
She knows what she's on about.
That girl's gotten a lot better. So much
Just tell your
so, in
friend to
fact,
fuck
that
off.
now
Now,
she even comes in on days she doesn't have to. It appears she's nearly fully recovered. Which reminds me, The
Well
new
done,
medicine
Doctor.
will be
You've done
completely
a
safe.
fine
Your
job.
data has been extremely helpful due to your generic body type and bland health history. You've been a splendid guinea pig.
Thank you very much.
Participant. So thanks again.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
By the way, how have I been doing? Have I been helpful? For your escapades with the Phantom Thieves, I mean?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Come on.
I'm
You and I
not
both
a
know
member of
that
the
you were
Phantom
lying
Thieves. What are you
about
talking
needing
about?
to
It's a load of
prepare
bull.
for the entrance exams. I visited
Yeah,
Yamada
this
in jail. A swing of fortunes like
this
that
pretty
could
much
have
happens
only come at the
every
hands of the
fucking
Phantom
time
Thieves. And to have it happen when it
that
did,
you max out a social link
isn't the
with
only
someone
logical
who
conclusion
isn't
to think that it's you?
obviously a part of the party. And you can sort of play it up and you can be
A
like,
normal
this is
person would
bullshit.
probably
I
notify the
don't know what
police.
you're talking about.
Well,
But
I don't care.
yeah,
The
she
point
kind
is
of knows.
that without you, I wouldn't have been able
She
to
knows,
complete my
and
mission.
she's just kind
I
of
would have
like,
never finished the
yeah,
new
you
medicine.
help me out
I
a
was
lot.
being deceived by
And you're a
Oyamada,
good guy, so I'm
and I
gonna,
would have
you know, I'll
never
leave you
met
be.
Any of the townspeople. I bet the Phantom Thieves save people in need, just like doctors do. Huh? So, I'll go out on
We
a
try our
limb.
best.
I'll have
Why not?
even more powerful medicine ready for you. I trust that you'll use them appropriately.
Of course, I wouldn't sell it to anybody needing drugs.
I am thou. Thou art I.
And boom, there we
Thou
go.
hast
That is
turned
Takemi's
vow
Social Link
into a
maxed
blood
out.
oath. Thy bond
Uh,
shall become the wings
There's
of the
two
rebellion
main
and
things
break the
really
yoke
maxing
of
out
thy
her social link.
heart.
The first is you can get
Thou hast
you get a
awakened the
massive
ultimate secret
you
of
get
death,
all the best
granting thee infinite
accessories and all the
power.
best healing items. And you can also, as well as getting a massive discount.
All right.
Yeah, so you can now
All right.
revival items are increased, and we can also sorry, you can now fuse Alice, the most
I'm
powerful
not gonna
Death
give them to you
Arcana
for free.
Death
So
Arcana
you better
persona.
make some money in the name of justice.
My apologies. So yeah, she's really
Now go.
useful.
Take care.
And this is kind of her, you're friends, but you're not in a relationship kind of ending. Apparently, from what I've seen online, her ending, if you kind of get into a romantic relationship with her, she gets really kind of creepy with it. Like she gets really kind of like incredibly like flirtatious with you and that kind of thing, so that's kind of interesting. But anyway, that's it for this part of Persona 5. Join me next time when once again it's going to be more social links, it's going to be more side quest stuff while we wait for Futaba to recover. So join me next time for the next part of Persona 5. See you next time.